Hey, welcome to the Cary Coatney Comic Book Notes Diary. It's going to be 30A, and I'll do the second part over the weekend. I am pressed for time. I'm I got a giant check today at work, and there's something called retro pay. Because technically I wasn't supposed to be on for work. I was not technically supposed to be working for 3 months, but somehow I got three checks and total amount of close to $4,000, and so I went shopping. And not only did I buy some my comics this weekend, but I also got to start my. I'm overdue on my seasonal Criterion movie festival, so to say. So I have I bought Eyes Wide Shut before I was really interrupted with this whole mishigosh at work. So I'm trying to get like 10 releases so I can play them over the summer. And so I bought three today, and I got Network today from 1976. Performance, a Mick Jagger film from 1970. And this grand puppy, I can't wait to tackle, is Sorcerer from 1977. William freaking film. This movie scared the freaking fuck out of me when I saw this in the theater. And it's not a horror movie per se, but it's got one of the scariest things I ever seen on screen when I was a kid. You don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. Sorcerer, 1977. Stars Roy Schneider. A couple of years after he did Jaws. 3 years after he did Jaws. So anyway, those are the... Another thing, I have a habit of buying, because I get 20% off, well, 10% off, because I'm a member at Barnes & Noble. I had to get the Vampirist Camilla. They had it there, so sometimes my comic book shop gets it, and sometimes they don't. But usually I gamble on Barnes & Noble having it first. That's the new issue. And of course, my local comic book writing hero, Don Bluth, edits this magazine, and Don Bluth is still kicking it at 80, writing these great stories. Then here's the comics. I got rushed out of the store again. The reason why I'm going to do it part B, because this came in, and I want to go over this, read it, and go over it with you guys. So, wow, big shakeups in Marvel this week, huh? You know, Dan Buckley's out. A whole bunch of people, big wigs, are out, and Disney's taken over. It's kind of scary thought of it itself, because the Marvel's going to be transforming into something else, and maybe in a way they'll get rid of those stupid 5-issue limited series and stuff, man. I think what's going to happen is books are going to have a more of a quarterly run with I don't know. So you'll have to go all over the map and buy all these crazy crossovers and stuff like that. I think every adventure is going to be self-contained. I think things going to be more like graphic novels than floppies. I mean, that's my prediction. And I don't know if this is something the death knell of the comic book industry in general. It may benefit bookstores more, because I guess Barnes and Nobles can start carrying regular graphic novel type all new things. Like stuff that Alex Ross is doing with Aaron's art. other artists. I still have to get a hold of that Michael Cho book. He did the Avengers. I'm hard pressed to find that one in Barnes and Nobles anymore. I saw one there one time, but somebody scoffed it up. Like they're doing that 3-book series of that John Bird did. What's it called? It's kind of called Elsewhere. And I'm really excited about getting that hardcover book of John Byrne's rarely seen artwork for X-Men. Even though some people told me it's been out before in black and white. I'm not sure. My former roommate knows more. He was talking to me about it. Anyway, let's see what happens, man. Anyway, up front is Battle Beast number 9. Glad this title's back around. I heard that I don't know, something. I saw a cover of issue 10 or 11, and it's got that dude that in the last season of Invincible, the animated series, where it came that this dude, I get his name, but it was like a real drag him out to the deaths fight, and punched out Mark Grayson's heart out, man, and that was scary. Let's see, Walking Dead 137. I have another one somewhere. Let's see, Super Creep Show number 3. A little homage to Action Comics 1. It's a coffin instead of a car. I'm just freaking seeing that right now. That's pretty cool. With apologies to Joe Shuster. Brilliant. Batwoman 3. I haven't read the first 2 yet, so I've heard some stuff online that people don't like the art on this, so I happen to like it. Just fine. So it goes to my DC pile. New Titans 35. This is like a trial thing I'm doing, only because of a whole new roster has been selected after the fallout of the DCKO. So it might increase in value a bit. Fantastic Four 11. Wow. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh no, man. I didn't realize it was a $5.99 book. I threw it in the $3.99 pile. Shit. Oh, I owe these guys $2. Oh man. They're gonna call me and say, "What? Hey, Coatney, what the fuck? Why'd you put that in your $3.99 pile?" Because I'm so used to it. Anyway, Barbara Gordon. Talked a little bit about this in my free comic book day preview thing. I read 3 pages of this in black and white. I was impressed with it, so I'm going to take a chance on it. Emperor Aquaman. Guess who's on the cover? Guess who's on the cover? It's yours and mine favorite, Black Manta. I love a good old Aquaman, Black Manta slugfest. Supergirl 13. I think I'm going to use another 2 issues. I've been seeing the movie posters for the Supergirl movie, and after I get all that Supergirl out of my system, I can stop reading the title. So it's just to keep me occupied until the movie. Okay, so the guy the usual guy who's not there, who's there at the store on weekends, wasn't there tonight. The other guy I like him and his wife. Anyway, I told this guy over the weekend, hey, where's the she spawn? Oh, the guy just looked at me. I never fucking heard of it, man. Gave me really attitude about it, but it's in, and I feel like I waved in his face. I go, this is what I was talking about, dude. Okay. I guess you win. Oh, here's the other Walking Dead. This is 136. That goes before that other one. So put that in there in front of that one. Here, I really like this character. Lady Mechanica. Joe. Benitez. He lives somewhere nearby here. Anyway, he does this character called Lady Mechanica. That's why I think pronounces her name. And I first heard of her. My first exposure to her was through a free comic book day pamphlet passed out one time. Really liked it, and I think I've read every one of that's come out so far. It's like a cyber. I mean, the artwork's beautiful in it. Even though he doesn't, I think he just does the covers now. But every issue's been of this has been a treat. A real feast on the eyes. It's basically the premise is she's a steampunk. She's an android or a half human cyborg type of thing in the steampunk era, and she doesn't know who her creator is, and she goes on a quest. But she's also a hired gun, like investigator. She investigates really wacky cases, takes her all over the globe and stuff. Anyway, I've gone fond of this, and each one. It's like usually 3 or 4 issue series, the mini series, and I really dig the character. I even dedicated a whole blog to her one time on PV Guru. Green Lantern Corps. This is a Guy Gardner Corps. Another guy to watch for this summer or next summer because he's coming back to the movie. Oh, actually, and Lanterns TV series. Yeah, he'll be in that too. Nathan Thallion, who was. I had a really weird run-in with him during the strike. He came to my hello helicopter. He came to my picket line, Studio City, and he was in disguise. He didn't want anybody to notice he was there. And he was there to picket on behalf of SAG. And for some reason, SAG dropped us a bunch of signs to give out to people, and I was told for everybody who came from SAG, whoever to grab a sign, to keep the sign for a future picket. Anyway, Nathan Fillion had a little beef with me because I wouldn't take back his sign. I go, hey, no, that's your sign. You get to keep it. He goes, no, I insist you have it. You take it. Oh yeah, but you see, I can't take it back to the SAG headquarters. I'm not going to SAG headquarters. And he kept going back and forth. He just like threw down a sign and walked away from me. And I was like, oh, okay. And I didn't realize it was him until someone pointed, oh, that's Nathan Fillion. He had this weird, he looked like Axe Cop. The character Axe Cop. He was dark mustache and like a real big handlebar mustache, and really it was a fake mustache. But he wore the same mustache when I saw him again at Warner Bros. He was helping some people cross the street. It was pretty funny. Anyway, Punisher number 4, Imperial Guardians number 3. 2 issues to go, and it's finished. and the big book of the week, and that's why I had to rush down and get this, because I was afraid my copy was going to be gone, and sure enough, all the copies were sold out. I don't know. I saw videos of people posting videos of people lining up at comic book stores to get this. It's unbelievable, man. I mean, the last three books, absolute titles, Martian Manhunter, Flash, and Green Lantern, didn't sell as close as Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman did. But yet this one, everybody came out. They got this one. Even someone made fun. It was soccer moms standing in line to grab it for their kids. Pretty trippy. Anyway, that's that. Wonder Woman 33. And it's got that character who's now supposed to be Diane Prince's greatest foe. And as the only way Tom and King could depict her. And she's got some kind of connection to Green Lantern. Okay, I'm just noticing that there. All right. Superman Unlimited. Features that monkey of Steel. Was that giant monkey? Giganto or something? I don't know. They did a animated episode based on her. Okay, it goes there. It was on my poll. I don't think I even asked for it, but it was in my poll. I said maybe I did. Maybe I did put this down, but this is supposed to be, I think, the last ever statement on the Ultimate Universe. So we'll see what happens. Vampirella number 2. Still missing issue 12 from the previous series, aka 687. Beautiful cover. Thunder the Barbarian number 4. I started my Blu-ray rewatch on Saturday nights. Posted it up and added all the 22 animated series that I've been posting on Saturday that I'm watching. This got the most praise for, I think it's up to 104 views. I don't know. I got till Saturday to put down the final numbers. Okay, Zorro. This is Howard Chaykin and George Fornes and Walter Pura. I guess in addition to the scarce Valiant titles they're putting out, Alien Books is an imprint of IDW, by the way. In addition to Zorro, there's supposed to be a new Tarzan book out. I'm gonna get that too. These are only 2 issues. They're only like 2-issue series. So Zorro, Howard Chaykin writing it, so that's gonna be interesting. Catacomb of Torment, number 11. Only 1 issue to go in this one. And it's a Tormentor origin story too. Huh. That's something. All right. What I might be reading tonight, because I am in the middle of reading the Death Spiral thing, and I'm sort of half right on what that character is. I thought it was assuming I got hold of the Shocker, but I'm only a little bit half right. It is the Shocker's gauntlet that character has. Torment, his name, and but I'm not sure what the connection they made. They alluded to that the Shocker is somehow a distant relative of Mary J. Watson. Where'd they come up with this stuff? How is that possible after all these years? So this is number 29. I'm reading this one, or I'm reading the other one. God damn, I wish I held out my Captain America so I could finish reading this. So Captain America number 11, This was good. This is a good one. I really appreciate Chip Zdarsky's work on this book. Really intriguing. It's wow. I mean, you compare it to what's going on in Iran, or who do we bomb? Who do we go over and take over? Venezuela. You can really compare this storyline to that, to what's going on there. Doctor Strange #6. What the hell happened? How did this become such a... This one's now all overnight. It turned into a $4.99 book. Why? Why? Iron Man #5. I read these ones. I read all these last week too. Good. I mean, it's good. I like it. It's Joshua Williamson. It's his. Cary he's always wanted to write, and now he's got his chance. He's got his chance at bat now, and he's doing a good job with it so far. Oh yeah. I might have to read this one tonight. I got 3 Spider-Man. Got 3 Spider-Mans to read tonight. We'll see what happens. It's whatever. You know, I follow along what it says on the back page, next issue or next chapter, or wherever the book is. I gotta follow whatever it is. This one, Immortal Door. I found that copy of #8 I was missing. Found it over at Golden Apple. All right. Yeah, well, I guess because the movie's coming out, you gotta keep what's going on, since Mr. Negative is one of the major baddies in the movie. So, going to, oh, there's Kingpin too. Yeah, I don't recognize that, but see what happens. This is supposed to coincide with current events too. Even though it's a story that's a sort of a flashback, it has some ramifications going on. What's going on in the current titles. So, Action Comics 1098. There's 2 more issues to go to 1100, and they got a big special plan for that too. That goes there. Oh, there you go. How many variants of this? I heard 622 variant covers of this issue. I don't know. It's overkill, but this is a big book too. And now someone posted on Facebook. Wow, I mean, some guy posted on Facebook that one guy came into his local comic shop and bought all the copies of this. Can you imagine that crap, man? That's just insane. It had to be in New York City. Because that happened to me. That happened to somebody. I happened to buy. Remember the Batman the Damned came out. It was the first Black Label book, the prestige format. And I happened to be in New York at the time, visiting my mom and my half sister out there. And I happened to buy it at my copy at the local store called Funny Books in Lake Hiawatha, New Jersey. And that's the closest store that's near my mom's house. And I remember the guy telling me, "Oh, you're lucky you got latched onto a copy of this. This thing about to sell out." And sure enough, I went to New York City, walk around the Village area, and I stumbled into a comic book store over there, and I remember some guy came and asking for a copy of Batman the Damned. And the guy only ordered 10 copies, and one guy came in and scoffed up all 10. And because you know why? What happened in that thing is you got bat genitalia in it. So that's that one. So this is supposed to be the debut of the Absolute Robin in here. That's why everybody's got so freaking gaga over it. All right, so one more issue of this to go. I think that's it for the Ultimate Universe. Other than that Reborn crap. Uncanny X-Men, number 28. Now here's an interesting book. I just read a little bit about it. This is a Conan and Dragonero. This is a reprint of an Italian comic. I guess that's like the equivalent. Durango's the Italian equivalent of Conan the Barbarian, and these two are teaming up for the first time in a reprint. I think it's a one shot, but I said, I love everything that Titan Comics does with Conan. Can't do no wrong. All right. Oh, ow, gee whiz. Space Coast Volume 2, number 11. One issue to go on this. And you can bet your bleep, wherever that monkey's name, that there'll be a third one. Blip. You bet your blippy there'll be a third volume. All New Harbinger. I think I'm missing the second one of this. I have to look. I'm not good at keeping track of the Valiants lately. Cruel Universe. This is volume 2, number 10. There'll be 2 issues left to go in this. And someone posted on Facebook what good horror comics you recommend. And Court and I chimed in. Everything that Oni Press is doing at EC, you gotta get. Wonderful, wonderful books. We got Blade Nexus. First issue. Blade Runner Tokyo Nexus. What's the progress going on with Amazon and the TV show? I would really like a second season. If Adult Swim could just, order up a second season of the Black Lotus cartoon. I really, really, really love that. I guess it's an anime. And last, Flash Gordon number 16. And this is the Dan Abnett. I think this is the first regular one. I think there was a 0 issue released. I haven't got around to reading yet. So, and that's what I got for this week. I'm gonna do. I gotta do my free comic book day video tomorrow. Because I'm busy writing the blog for that, the third part. But I gotta go to work tomorrow, so I'm probably not gonna end up. Written. It's half written. I got written a couple more synopsises. Do a video and post it, and hopefully that'll be up on Saturday and Sunday. Okay. Good night. And it's time for me to almost hit the hay. Bye.